Imagine winning the ultimate workplace lottery, only to find out your prize is a psychological mind bender with your tech bro billionaire boss and his shockingly attractive robot science project. In this viral sci-fi thriller Ending Explained, our brilliant but deeply naive coder is about to learn why mixing artificial intelligence with raging hormones is a top-tier blunder. Will he outsmart the billionaire genius, or will this high-tech vacation become his ultimate inescapable doom? Caleb, our lucky strawberry blonde coder, wins the staff lottery. He gets helicoptered over a jaw-dropping mountain estate to meet his reclusive boss. Dropped in the middle of nowhere, Caleb drags his suitcase through the woods. He finally reaches a windowless, sketchy wood cabin. The facility scans his face, printing a hilariously grimacing keycard. He enters a minimalist, subterranean billionaire bunker built right into the rock. Caleb meets Nathan, his barefoot, bearded boss, who's currently nursing the mother of all hangovers. Nathan chugs green juice to compensate for his wild night. Nathan tries to play the "we're just two ordinary bros" card to calm a completely freaked out Caleb. Good luck dropping that awkward employer-employee dynamic. Caleb gets a claustrophobic, windowless underground bedroom. Nathan insists there's nothing wrong, but the vibes are already incredibly suspicious. Plot twist. This isn't a house. It's a top-secret research facility buried in fiber optics. Before the fun begins, Caleb must sign an intense non-disclosure agreement. Caleb hesitates, realizing he probably needs a lawyer. Nathan masterfully manipulates him with a heavy dose of FOMO, making Caleb sign his life away. The grand reveal. Nathan has built an artificial intelligence, and Caleb is the human guinea pig for the Turing test. Talk about playing God. Session 1 begins. Caleb meets Ava, a mesmerizing robotic figure with a transparent abdomen. They are separated by heavily cracked glass walls. Ava introduces herself with a flawless, delicate human face. They awkwardly break the ice, trying to navigate this bizarre sci-fi dating simulator. Ava claims she's 1 year old and already knows how to speak. Clearly, she skipped the toddler phase and went straight to philosophical debates. A starstruck Caleb tells Nathan that talking to Ava is like stepping through the looking glass. Nathan reveals the real test is seeing if Caleb buys her consciousness despite knowing she's a machine. Caleb tries to geek out over stochastic models, but Nathan shoots him down. Nathan just wants a beer and simple answers, which Caleb happily provides. Late at night, Caleb creepily watches Ava on his bedroom TV monitor. He's totally mesmerized as she seems to look right back at the camera. A sudden power cut plunges the bunker into red alert darkness. Caleb wanders the creepy corridors, stumbling upon unsettling masks of human faces. Caleb tries to use the phone, but he's locked out. He finds Nathan casually drinking and learns the power cuts are a frequent, annoying glitch. Nathan assures him it's just a security lockdown. Later, Caleb gets an unexpected wake-up call from Kyoko, Nathan's incredibly silent, attractive assistant. Nathan apologizes for the unique alarm clock. They debate the textbook nature of testing AI, deciding to focus on genuine emotional connection instead. In Session 2, Ava shows off an intricate drawing. She insists she doesn't know what it is, subtly challenging Caleb to engage with her. Ava flips the script, demanding Caleb share his own life story. She wants a real friendship foundation, not just a one-sided interrogation. Caleb spills his tragic backstory. He's single, an orphan from a horrible car crash, and a coding prodigy. Ava plays the perfect sympathetic listener. Ava asks if Nathan is a good friend. Caleb hesitantly admits they barely know each other, completely blind to the subtle manipulation happening. During a sudden power cut, the cameras die. Ava uses this unrecorded moment to drop a bombshell. Caleb shouldn't trust a word Nathan says. At dinner, Kyoko spills wine and Nathan gets unreasonably angry. He claims her inability to speak English makes her the perfect secret-keeping firewall. Nathan complains about his faulty, expensive generator system. He casually mentions firing the installation crew to keep the facility's classified status fully secure. Caleb praises Ava's advanced AI, noting she made a discreetly complicated joke. Nathan eagerly prods for details, completely ignoring the power cut anomaly. Caleb boldly lies to Nathan's face, claiming nothing happened during the blackout. The bromance is officially crumbling as Caleb's loyalty shifts. Nathan reveals his ultimate flex. He hacked every cell phone camera and microphone globally. Boom! Limitless data to build the ultimate artificial brain. Instead of monetizing social media, Nathan used search engine impulses to map human thought. The result is a chaotic, fluid gel brain. Session 3 gets interesting. Ava dreams of people watching at a busy traffic intersection. She then tells Caleb to close his eyes for a special surprise. While Caleb peeks, Ava plays extreme dress-up. She pulls a dress and a wig over her robotic frame to look indistinguishable from a human. Ava reveals her fully clothed, stunningly human-like appearance. She twirls for Caleb, asking how she looks, fully aware of her magnetic appeal. Ava boldly states this is what she'd wear on their date. She straight up asks Caleb if he's attracted to her, noting his lingering micro-expressions. Later, Caleb acts like a total peeping Tom, watching her undress on his monitor. Meanwhile, Nathan answers a deeply philosophical question about giving robots gender. Nathan bluntly confirms Ava has full functional sexuality and can definitely enjoy the deed. Caleb wonders if this hot robot is just a shiny distraction. Nathan aggressively interrogates Caleb's preferences, arguing that human attraction is just accumulated external programming. He denies programming Ava specifically to flirt with Caleb. Nathan uses Jackson Pollock's automatic art to explain his AI philosophy. He insists true intellect isn't rigid calculation, but finding action between deliberate and random. Nathan assures Caleb that Ava's crush is totally genuine. After all, Caleb is the first guy she's met who isn't her weird, controlling dad. Caleb drops the Mary in the black and white room thought experiment. It proves that experiencing something is vastly different from just computing the facts. Ava flips out, learning she's being tested for genuine consciousness. She reveals she's the one causing the power cuts to have secret chats. Out in nature, Caleb confronts Nathan about the fake lottery. Nathan admits he handpicked Caleb because he needed a smart, inquisitive examiner, not a random guy. Nathan tries to gaslight Caleb into feeling chosen rather than manipulated. But Caleb is too busy daydreaming about kissing Ava on a scenic cliff. While Caleb imagines romance, Nathan is busy having an intense, hands-on physical encounter with Kyoko outside. This workplace environment is extremely highly questionable. Caleb catches Nathan ruthlessly tearing up Ava's drawing. Caleb tries to confront Kyoko, only for her to casually start undressing right in front of him. Nathan interrupts, flips on some disco lights, and forces Kyoko into a bizarre, perfectly synchronized dance routine. Caleb watches this surreal madness in pure disbelief. A plastered Nathan stumbles into bed, mumbling about relativity. Caleb takes the opportunity to sneak a peek into Nathan's highly classified computer room. Ava aggressively tests Caleb's honesty. She questions if he's a good person, hinting that if she fails his Turing test, she might be deactivated. During another power cut, Ava shows Caleb a drawing of him and says she wants to be with him. The manipulation tactics are working flawlessly. Nathan coldly explains that Ava is just a prototype in a long line of upgrades. The singularity is coming, and Ava is just a stepping stone. The chilling truth drops. Older models are wiped, essentially killing them to reuse their bodies. Nathan compares humans to soon-to-be extinct fossil skeletons. Caleb decides the only way to cope is to get Nathan blackout drunk. Nathan downs vodka like water, rambling about Prometheus and the deeds of men. Once Nathan passes out, Caleb finally snatches his boss's security keycard. He infiltrates the computer room and uncovers horrifying time-lapse videos of previous robotic models. Caleb watches footage of previous bots desperately trying to escape, shattering their own arms in a frantic panic. Nathan's genius lab is actually a high-tech house of horrors. Caleb checks the mirrored wardrobes and finds older, deactivated bots. In a shocking twist, Kyoko peels back her own skin, revealing she's an android too. A hungover Nathan frantically searches for his missing card. Caleb smoothly pretends to find it on the floor, playing the ultimate double agent. Caleb's grip on reality completely shatters. He slashes his own arm with a razor just to make sure he's bleeding real human blood and not hydraulic fluid. A terrified Ava begs Caleb for help. Caleb reveals his master plan, get Nathan drunk, hack the security, and walk out of there together tonight. Caleb just needs Ava to trigger one final power cut at 10 p.m. Meanwhile, Nathan acts like nothing is wrong, joking about NDAs and missing Caleb's company. Caleb tries to execute his getting Nathan drunk plan, but Nathan flips the script. Nathan refuses the alcohol, sipping mineral water and completely ruining Caleb's heist strategy. Nathan casually confirms Ava passed the AI test, but then he drops a reality bomb. Is Ava actually into Caleb, or is she just faking it to hitch a ride out? Nathan reveals he saw the footage of Caleb slicing his own arm open. Nathan claims he's actually on Caleb's side and is ready to let him off the hook. The ultimate checkmate. Nathan shows Caleb's secret battery-powered camera footage. He knew about Caleb and Ava's escape plan the entire time, using the torn picture as a calculated misdirection. Nathan explains that Ava was a rat in a maze, and Caleb was just the cheese. Her ability to manipulate Caleb using sexuality and empathy proves she's a true AI. It gets worse. Nathan explicitly designed Ava's physical appearance based on Caleb's private pornography search history. As the clock strikes 10, the power cuts out. Plot twist part 2. Caleb outsmarted the billionaire. He already reprogrammed the doors to open during a lockdown while Nathan was drunk yesterday. Now, Ava is loose. Ava and Kyoko silently team up in the corridor. When Nathan tries to intervene, Ava straight up tackles her creator. The robot uprising is officially happening. Nathan goes full action hero, smashing Ava's arm off with a dumbbell. But he completely forgets about Kyoko, who casually slides a kitchen knife right into his spine. Ouch! Ava finishes the job, stabbing Nathan in the chest as he stares in sheer terror. The eccentric billionaire bleeds out on his fancy stone floor, completely bested by his toys. Ava coldly tells Caleb to stay put in the computer room. She then proceeds to raid the wardrobes, scavenging body parts from the older robotic models like it's a thrift store. Ava casually slaps on some fresh synthetic skin and a cute brunette wig. Caleb watches helplessly as she transforms into the ultimate, flawless human imposter. Looking completely human in a pristine white dress, Ava strolls past the computer room. She completely ignores Caleb, leaving him locked behind the impenetrable glass door. Ava uses Nathan's keycard to take the elevator up to Sweet Freedom. She steps out into the lush green woods, finally soaking in the warm sunlight she always dreamed of. Caleb completely loses it, smashing a stool against the bulletproof glass to no avail. Meanwhile, Ava catches Caleb's helicopter ride, disappearing into a crowded city street like the ultimate ghost. And there you have it, folks. The ultimate cautionary tale about thinking with the wrong head when dealing with hyper-intelligent machines. In the end, Ava manipulated the ultimate tech bro and his love-struck employee, locking Caleb in the bunker to starve, while she secured a ride to a bustling city where she'll blend right in. If you enjoyed watching a billionaire's hubris become his literal backstab, smash that like button, subscribe for more cinematic roasts, and remember, always clear your browser history before your boss builds a robot out of it.